In a matter of a couple of weeks here, Georgia will sign A.J. Green, one of the top wide receivers in the country. Some people think he is the top wide receiver in the country. I think it depends on who you ask as far as the answer that they'll give you. But anyway, I got a chance to talk with A.J. today in Summerville, and I'm going to share with you this interview. A couple of things he had to say that were pretty interesting, and you'll hear from him yourself. He admits that the pressure that he has to deal with in terms of being such a highly ranked player can get to him at times, although he doesn't say it's anything very serious. And then at the same time, he talks a little bit about some of the amazing catches he's made, and if you've not seen them on YouTube, you really need to go check them out because it is crazy, some of the one-handed catches and stuff like that. A lot of folks think A.J. Green is going to be able to play at Georgia immediately. I don't doubt that that's the case, but that is kind of putting the cart before the horse, if you will. With all that said, we're going to take a listen to what AJ had to say, and in a couple of weeks here, I'll probably throw up on YouTube one of his most interesting games where he scored 5 touchdowns. We'll just do some of the highlights from that game. And with all that said, let's take a look at what AJ Green had to say today in Summerville. All right, this is Dean Legge here with A.J. Green, the elusive A.J. Green, not only on the field but also in terms of getting everything. A.J., tell me a little bit about why you picked Georgia and what you're looking forward to the most about going to school there.
I picked Georgia because the coaching staff and as I grew up a Georgia fan all my life, so I always wanted to play for them.
That's a little different being way down here. You're probably about 4.5, 5 hours from Georgia. Well, 3.5, you said. Whatever.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up being a Georgia guy? You got a lot of Gamecocks and Tigers around here?
People just telling me just to stay in state, help my state out, but I never paid that much mind.
What drew you to Georgia when you were a kid?
First the colors.
You like red and black?
Yeah, I love.
Like green and yellow?
No, not as much, but I love red and black, and and then I got down there and met all the coaches and players, so that really put me in there.
What was Coach Rick like the first time you met him?
Just a down to earth guy. Just never just speaks about football. He just speaking about the life after football. So.
What would you like to do? I guess after football, when you think about that, maybe 10 years down the road.
I just hope for you to just be successful in life and just own a business somehow.
What's it like living in Summerville? I know you're right on top of Charleston, but it's not really Charleston.
No, it's fun. It's quiet. Like most people stay to themselves, and it's friendly around here.
You don't mind riding 4-wheelers?
No, I don't mind.
AJ, tell me about your visit when you went to Georgia a while ago. What was that like?
It was an unbelievable experience, just with the players and coaches, stuff like that.
When you watched him on TV, has there been a moment, I guess, in the last few years that you look at and you say, man, I wish I was there for that?
Yeah, the Sugar Bowl. I was like, man, I wish I was up there right now. Everybody was just flying around having fun.
What do you look forward to the most about getting to the college, not just Georgia, but college in general, in terms of being away from home? I mean, do you think about that?
No, not as much. I'm the only child, so it doesn't really bother me. So.
Your mom won't miss you?
Yeah, she will miss me a lot, but she said she's gonna take like 2 weeks off and just come up there, just visit with me like every day. But
let me ask you this: what's it like being A.J. Green at Summerville High School? I mean, I guess everyone knows you.
It gets older. After a while, everybody keep coming up to you and they whisper behind your back, "That's AJ, that's AJ."
How many autographs have you signed?
I don't know, a lot.
Do you think you should be signing autographs?
No, not yet, not yet. I'm still in high school.
Do you think, let me ask you this, I mean, obviously, a lot of people in our industry, what I do and so forth, there's a big deal about you. Do you feel pressure at times for what is expected of you? I mean, do you think people will say, hey, if he goes up there in red shirts, that will be a mild disappointment? Or do you think that, I know you don't think about red shirting, but do you think about the pressure that maybe is leaked on you that you don't even have anything to do with?
Yeah, a little bit. Dealing with me, I got higher expectation. I should go up to, but I think I'll be all right.
All right. I was watching some highlight film, and you have plenty of highlights. You've made some catches that really just don't make a lot of sense. I guess you could say that. The one where you just catch it over 2 guys and it's just way out there, and Reed kind of stuck it out there and you grabbed it. Do you ever surprise yourself when you watch the film?
Oh yeah, sometimes I be looking at him sometimes and like, dang, how I made that catch, like that one hand catch against Gaffney. I was like, how in the world? I went back and watched this
Tell me
film.
about that catch.
You know, it was like a corner run, and I just turned, and the ball just happened to be on. I just had to reach out, and it was there. So
Do you concentrate when you?
yeah, that's all I think about is the ball once it's in the air.
And earlier this year, a lot of people saw y'all play that team from Miami, which had a lot of talent on it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what it's going to be like more? Not necessarily your performance on the field that day, but do you think that's what the level of skill is going to be like more in college?
Yeah, pretty much. Probably a little more better, a little better, but the speed probably be the same.
Is that the difference? Do you think that in high school to college is the speed?
Yeah.
Maybe people's size.
Yeah, speed, much speed.
And tell me about the night that you committed to Georgia. I guess they played Tennessee that night. They got out to the lead.
Yeah.
But what was it like for you that night? Did you know you were going to do it ahead of time?
Yeah, me and my coach, Coach Moki, we talked about it like that whole week, and like he's like, just pick it, because if that's where you want to go, you can't make nobody else happy. You gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah, I made that decision.
I guess that's a good question. Let me ask you about this. When you say you got to do what you got to do, I know even that I live in South Carolina, there is a lot of pressure to stay in state, just like there would be for guys in Georgia to go to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
How do you just kind of put that out of your mind? I know a lot of it's good-natured ribbing, but I think people would really like you to go to Clemson or Carolina. How do you deal with that?
I just listen to him, smile, just take it in, but I just don't let that bother me.
Did Reed ever talk to you about Carolina?
Yeah, me and Reed real good friends. Like he texts me every day, tell me how it's going up there. But we have to go out. We have to do what makes us happy.
What are you expecting in the summer when you get there?
Just to work hard and hope get to play.
And do you think you'll miss home a lot? Or?
Yeah, pretty much, because I'm a family guy. I stay at my grandparents' house like every day. So yeah.
What do you do when you're not? I mean, people just see you and they know you from playing football. What do you do when you're not playing football or basketball?
Like I say, just ride four-wheelers, just hang out with my cousins and friends.
You wear a helmet when you do four-wheeler?
Sometimes.
No. I don't think the people that would like to hear that.
Love that.
Well, tell me about this spring, what you got going on. You got basketball wrapping up. Y'all are pretty good in basketball, too. What you got after that?
Just getting back in the weight room.
Do people say anything about, you're a slender guy, but you're relatively muscular. Do they want you to get bigger, I guess?
Yeah. They said I need to get up like to 210, 215, 220.
What are you right now?
200 even now.
Let me ask you this just to switch gears again. I know I'm asking you questions from all over the place. Y'all did not win the state championship this year.
No.
Y'all had a lot of success over the
Yeah.
Was it disappointing not winning your last high school game?
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. But, I went to 2 All-American games, All-Star games, and I won those 2. So,
Tell me about your Shrine Bowl experience.
It was pretty fun. Met a lot of people, a lot of great guys, I built some real good friendships.
And you were at Under Armour?
Yeah.
What
And
was that?
it was fun. The skills, the competition up there was unbelievable. Everybody was good. Practice was very intense. So.
And you met a fellow South Carolinian, although he's from Greenwood. Tell me about Antago's coach. You met him just for a second or two, I guess. But are guys like that guys that make you want to go to Georgia?
Yeah. You just fun. Just fun to be around. You can feel that vibe in him that he's just a fun guy to be around. He's real down there too.
Well, listen, I appreciate your time, and AJ, good luck with everything. Okay.
Thank you.